Nestled in the heartland of the Himalayas lies the birthplace of a man who transformed the world with his teachings, the Buddha. Born in Lumbini, Nepal, his wisdom continues to inspire millions. This wisdom, distilled into profound teachings, has transcended boundaries of time and geography, resonating with people across centuries and continents. In a world often torn by conflict and strife, Buddha's teachings offer a beacon of hope, guiding us towards peace, compassion, and mindfulness. They urge us to live in the present, to question what we are told, to cultivate generosity, to master calmness, to let go of anger, to shape our thoughts, to understand the temporary nature of life, to be truly wise, and to remain unshaken by praise or blame. These timeless teachings continue to illuminate our paths, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life. Join us as we embark on a journey to explore the 10 inspiring teachings of the Buddha. The Buddha once said the secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles. A profound teaching, isn't it? This wisdom is about the importance of living in the present moment. It's about embracing the here and now, not getting caught up in what once was or what might be. When we let go of past regrets and future anxieties, we free up vast amounts of energy to engage with the present moment. This is where life is happening. This is where we can make a difference. This is where joy resides. Living in the present doesn't mean we disregard the past or ignore the future. It simply means we choose not to let them dominate our thoughts and actions. We acknowledge them, learn from them, then return our focus to the present. So let's bask in the wisdom of this teaching and strive to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Buddha encouraged us to believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it. This is not a call to be cynical or dismissive, but rather an invitation to engage our intellect, our capacity for reasoning, and our common sense in all that we encounter. In a world rife with information, misinformation, and disinformation, this teaching is more relevant than ever. It encourages us to critically evaluate the information we receive rather than accepting it blindly. It's a reminder that our own reasoning and common sense are powerful tools in discerning truth from falsehood. It suggests that truth is not something handed down from on high, but something we discover and understand for ourselves, through our own reasoning and common sense. This teaching also emphasizes the importance of personal experience and intuition in our understanding of the world. It suggests that truth is not something handed down from on high, but something we discover and understand for ourselves through our own reasoning and common sense. So, before accepting any piece of information, pause, reflect, and ask yourself, does this align with my reasoning and common sense? Remember, your own reasoning and common sense should be your guiding light. Buddha taught a triple truth: a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion. These three virtues are profound in their simplicity, yet they hold the power to renew humanity. Imagine a world where generosity of spirit is the norm, where we share our resources, our time, our love, and our knowledge freely. Picture a society where kindness is the language spoken, where every word we utter is wrapped in empathy and understanding. And envisage a life of service, where our actions are driven by compassion, where we extend a helping hand to those in need and make a positive difference in their lives. These are not just virtues, but a roadmap to a more humane, compassionate world. They are the essence of Buddha's teachings and the core of his philosophy. Let's strive to embody these virtues in our daily lives. Buddha emphasized that one of the best lessons you can learn from life is to master how to remain calm. Imagine a serene lake, untouched by wind, reflecting a clear and peaceful sky. This is the state of calmness Buddha encourages us to cultivate within ourselves. In the bustling symphony of life, calmness is the quiet note that brings harmony and balance. Why is calmness so crucial, you may ask? Well, it's because calmness acts as the anchor in the storm of emotions that life often throws at us. It allows us to face challenges with a clear mind, to respond instead of react. It is the eye of the hurricane, the still point in a turning world. Calmness is not the absence of emotion, but the ability to manage them. It's about allowing yourself to feel, but not letting those feelings control you. It's a skill, a practice, a discipline. Remember, mastering calmness is a skill that can transform your life. Buddha advised that anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. This profound teaching invites us to explore the destructive power of anger and resentment. When we hold on to anger, we create a toxic environment within our minds. This toxicity can seep into every aspect of our lives, affecting our relationships, our work, and our overall sense of well-being. Resentment, on the other hand, is like a slow poison. It keeps us anchored in the past, preventing us from moving forward and experiencing the joy of the present moment. So how do we let go of these harmful emotions? The answer lies in mindfulness and compassion. By being present and aware of our feelings, we can identify and acknowledge our anger and resentment. And with compassion, we can forgive those who have wronged us, and more importantly, forgive ourselves. Let's strive to forget resentment and let go of anger. Buddha taught us that we are shaped by our thoughts and we become what we think. And indeed, this profound truth holds immense power. Our thoughts are like the architect of our reality, constructing the world we live in. They're the paintbrush which colors our perceptions, our attitudes, and ultimately, our actions. Imagine your thoughts as seeds. When you plant a seed of positivity, it grows into a beautiful tree, bearing fruits of happiness and success. But if you plant a seed of negativity, it sprouts into a thorny bush, causing distress and failure. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts, it's about cultivating a pure mind. A mind that's free from hatred, envy, and prejudice. When the mind is pure, it's like a mirror reflecting reality as it is, not clouded by our biases or fears. And what follows this purity of mind? It's joy, a blissful state that's more consistent and profound than fleeting moments of happiness. Remember, a pure mind leads to a life full of joy. A Buddha enlightened us that every situation in life is temporary. This profound teaching reminds us that nothing in life is permanent, that life is a series of fleeting moments. It is a dance of change, a constant ebb and flow, a cycle of birth and death. And so, when life is good, Buddha urges us to really savor those moments, to enjoy them fully, to soak in the joy and the peace, to appreciate the love and the beauty, not to take them for granted, but to truly receive them with an open heart. Conversely, when life isn't going our way, Buddha offers us a beacon of hope. He tells us to remember that these moments too shall pass, that they are not forever, that we should endure these times with patience and resilience, knowing that they are but a temporary phase in the great expanse of our lives. Remember, better days are always on the horizon. Scene script. Buddha defined wisdom as, a man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless. This profound statement redefines our common understanding of wisdom. It doesn't lie in the amount of information one holds or the eloquence of their speech. It's about the quality of our interactions, our ability to remain tranquil in the face of adversity, and our courage to love without boundaries. In Buddha's eyes, a wise person doesn't just talk. They listen, they understand, they empathize. They're not shaken by the chaos of the world because they've found peace within themselves. They're not afraid to show love because they know that love is the true force that binds us all. They're not scared of life's uncertainties because they've embraced fearlessness. Wisdom, in its truest form, is about inner peace, boundless love, and unshakable courage. Let's strive to be peaceful, loving, and fearless. Buddha taught us that even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. This teaching is a profound reminder of the importance of inner stability and self-assuredness. It speaks to the wisdom of maintaining equanimity, regardless of the outside influences. Just as a sturdy rock remains unmoved by the howling winds, a wise person remains unaffected by the words and opinions of others. Praise and blame, like the wind, are fleeting and changeable. They can sway you off your path if you're not firmly grounded in your own values and convictions. It's about knowing your worth and not letting others define it for you. It's about being solid in your truth, your purpose, and your path. It's about understanding that your worth is not dependent on external validation or criticism. Remember, true wisdom lies in being unshaken by the winds of praise or blame. These were the 10 inspiring teachings of the Buddha that continue to guide us in our journey of life. Let's journey back through them briefly. The importance of living in the present, wisely and earnestly, trusting your own reasoning and common sense, embracing a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion, mastering the art of remaining calm, letting go of resentment and anger, understanding that fearlessness stems from independence, recognizing that our thoughts shape us in our world, embracing the temporary nature of every situation, acknowledging that true wisdom lies in being peaceful, loving, and fearless, and finally remaining unshaken by praise or blame, just like a solid rock in the wind. Each of these teachings offers us a path to a more mindful, compassionate, and fulfilling life. May the wisdom of the Buddha guide you in your journey. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, namaste.